Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm a single mom of 3. We do mobile home living, and I do pretty much any and everything that a mom would do on my channel, from cleaning, grocery hauls, grocery shopping, any type of shopping really, day in the lives, laundry, you name it. If a mom does it, I do it on my channel. So if you enjoy that, I hope you will subscribe and join our family. So today, you guys, we are going to be finishing up the wall here in the kitchen. In one of my previous videos, I told you guys that I wanted to take the brick all the way up above the cabinets and on the side of the cabinets, just because I didn't like the way it looked around the cabinets. So we're going to do that today. But I started out by emptying the dishwasher and putting the few dishes that I had back in the dishwasher because I didn't want anything to get on the dishes. So I went ahead and loaded the dishwasher, and then I just started moving everything off the counter out of the way and taking the little signs and stuff off the wall. And when I started, the first thing I did, I actually taped, you can see the blue tape. I taped it off the night before I started. And now I'm just priming the wall because, like the brick look that's underneath the cabinets, I wanted the white grout look. So I primed the walls, and I did use the Kills. Well, when I did under the cabinets, I used the Kills kitchen and bath, but I was all out of that. And when I went to the store, they didn't have that. So I got the all-purpose Kills, which it's an interior and exterior, so you can use it inside or outside the house, so it'll work just fine. So I'm just using that, and I'm just priming the walls. And in a minute, you'll be able to see the primer on the wall. And y'all, I love how white the wall looks up against the gray cabinets. So I'm super excited to paint the rest of the kitchen. I'm going to paint it the same color as the living room because I do want the 2 rooms to be to flow together and look cohesive. So I'm going to paint the rest of the walls. I think it's Color Place brand from Walmart, and the name of the color is Antique White. That's what I just repainted in the living room. I went from the dark charcoal gray, it was about the same color as the cabinets, and I went with the Antique White, and I love it. And so I want to put that on the rest of the walls in the kitchen. But see, you can see here the white above the cabinets, y'all. It makes the cabinet stand out so much better than the color that I have on the walls now. That color is actually also from Walmart, but I think it's the Glidden brand, and that's called Country White. But it has more of a yellow, creamier undertone, and I don't like the yellow undertone. I want more of a white look, so that's why I want to change it to the Antique White. But yeah, I'm loving how the white looks up against the cabinets. It looks so good. So yeah, we're just gonna prime all the walls, and then once we get all the walls primed, then we'll start taping everything off to make the brick pattern with the masking tape, and then we'll do the joint compound and the acrylic paint, and then we will go from there. And also, you guys, I did want to mention, I don't think I filmed it, but I did do 2 coats of the primer because the yellow, you could still see a little bit of the yellow showing through. But I didn't want to make the video too long, so I didn't film that part. But I did do 2 coats of primer before I put the masking tape on to start the brick pattern.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you.
So here, you guys, I am just putting on the masking tape to make the brick pattern. And what I do, well, first of all, I don't measure. When I did under the cabinets, when I first started it, I started measuring, but it was just taking forever, and the lines still were not coming out as straight and perfect as I wanted them. So I finally just stopped measuring. So I don't measure, I just eyeball it. But if you think about it, no two bricks are alike, and they're not perfect. They all have different shapes and sizes, and they're not perfect, and no two bricks look exactly alike. So I don't measure, I just eyeball this. But what I do is I go through and make all the lines going straight across first, and then I go back and put in the little pieces to make the length of the brick pattern. So that's how I do it. You can measure if you want, but I didn't want it to be perfect anyway, because again, bricks aren't perfect. So I just eyeball everything. But y'all, don't mind the paint on the back of my pants. When I was priming the wall, and I was trying to climb down, you can see I had the paint sitting on the counter beside me, or the paint was sitting still on the counter. I hadn't put it away yet. And when I got finished priming the wall the second time, I was climbing down off the counter, and I accidentally sat on the paint stir stick, and so I got a bunch of paint on the back of my pants. And I wasn't going to go and change just for the sake of the video. So y'all, please don't mind the paint that's on the back of my pants. I just sat on the stir stick. So this is real life. This is what happens when you're doing a makeover.
You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down. And since you've been gone, there's no peace of mind. perfume that I still can stand. But every time I think these scars are about to mend, no matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Nobody got the magic touch, how you make my heart be rush. Why is that so hard?
So y'all, this is actually the next day. It took me a lot longer to do the taping than I thought. I started this project on a Friday. On that day, I actually got to the 2 coats of primer put on the wall, and I also got the tape done. But I am a single mom, and I had to do get dinner done, and all kinds of things in between. So it did take me the whole day Friday to get it done, and plus this was a lot bigger space than just when I did under the cabinets. So it took a lot longer to do, and it was really hard to kind of do the taping above the cabinets, but I did get it done. So this is this next day, which was Saturday, and here I'm just putting on the joint compound, and for this part it's pretty much up to you and your taste. You could do it as thick as you want or as thin as you want, but you don't want it to be completely smooth, because bricks are not smooth. They do have a lot of texture and a lot of ridges and things like that on them. So you can do, if you want thinner bricks, you just do a thinner layer of the joint compound. And if you want like a thicker, more textured brick look, then you do the joint compound a little bit thicker. And I like the more thicker textured look, so I went a little thicker with my joint compound. But if you don't like that, if that's not your taste, you could always do just a thin layer of the joint compound. But again, you don't want it to be completely smooth, because you want it to have some texture, because bricks do have texture on them. They're not completely smooth. But it's really all up to you and your taste and how you want it.
Hard to find nothing better than your kiss, something that I can't resist. Can't forget the nights you were mine. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. And no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. promise that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you'll be the death of me. Still you're a medicine. Yeah, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need ya. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me. Still you're my medicine. Yeah, I need ya. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need ya. Weak for you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? For you, I'm weak for you. For you, every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be.
So y'all, here I'm just putting on the paint, and this is a acrylic paint. It's the Apple Barrel brand from Walmart, and it is in the color I think it's Territorial Beige. I forgot to show the bottle when I was doing the video. I usually try to show y'all what I'm using. But this was the Apple Barrel brand in the color Territorial Beige, and I think it is a matte color. But you could use whatever color you prefer. But I do want to tell y'all, you can buy this from Walmart. And I think comes in a 2-ounce bottle, and it's like $3.49 or something like that. And that's a lot for a small bottle. So I went on Amazon to see if I could find it on Amazon, and I found it for 50 cents on Amazon. So I went ahead and ordered 4 bottles because I didn't know how much I was going to need. But I wouldn't recommend that unless you have Amazon Prime. Because without Amazon Prime, for the 4 bottles, with shipping was like $8 and something. But because I have Amazon Prime, I had free shipping, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So I actually got it for the, I think it was $2. I think I paid $2 for it, for all the bottles. But yeah, you can get, if you don't have that and you want to just get it from Walmart, you can get it from Walmart. But it is cheaper on Amazon Prime because, again, I only paid 50 cents for mine. And they have all the colors on Amazon. So if you didn't want to do this color, you could always do a different color. I saw Erica from Dorset Doorstep. She also did something similar to this in her kitchen. But she did the gray color brick and then whitewashed it. So if you didn't want like more of the reddish brown brick look, if you wanted to go for a gray, you could also do it in gray. They have them all on Amazon, or you could also get them from Walmart. I've seen them in Walmart as well. But whenever you do this, you could use a sponge I'm actually using a paper towel. When I did it the first time under the cabinets, I guess the paper towels I had were a little more on the cheaper side. And every time I would do it, the paper towel was, it was like tearing or ripping and sticking to the wall. So this time I wanted to get a sponge, but I forgot to pick it up when I went to the store. So I ended up having to use the paper towels, but this time I had the Bounty paper towels and they worked a lot better. So if you do use the paper towel method, I would recommend trying using the Bounty. And also you don't want to rub it on, you just want to like pat it or blot it, but don't rub it. And here I'm just taking the tape, trying to take the tape off. And you don't want it to be completely dry, because if it is completely dry, it will make a huge mess. So you want it to be semi-dry. And when I started taking it off here, it was still a little too wet, because when I would pull the tape off, the paint in the joint compound would kind of fold down, and you'll see me here in a second. When I pull off a piece of tape, I actually had to kind of pat it to push it back up and pat it a little because it was falling. So I ended up having to stop and let it dry a little more, and then I went back and finished peeling the tape. But you want it to be semi-dry, semi-wet. So I would say I think I waited about 2 hours, and then I went back and pulled the rest of the tape off, and it still made a little bit of a mess because some parts were dry, some part weren't, but it was a lot better than when I did it and it was completely dry when I did it the first time. So don't let it dry completely. You want to take the tape off before it dries all the way.
This stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like.
So here, y'all, I'm just cleaning up the mess, but I wanted to show this part just because I wanted y'all to see. Even though I took it off when it was still semi-wet, it did still make a little bit of a mess. But if you saw my previous video when I did under the cabinets and I waited till I let it dry overnight and then I peeled the tape off, it made a way bigger mess than this. So I would definitely recommend taking it off when it's semi-dry instead of completely dry, because I did have a mess to clean, but it wasn't that bad. So I feel like no matter at what point you take the tape off, it's gonna make a little bit of a mess, because I mean, it is joint compound and it does get hard and it does crumble, so it's gonna make some kind of mess. But it wasn't as bad as it was when I did it under the cabinet. So definitely pull your tape off before it dries completely.
But I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there, I'm loving this feeling.
So here, y'all, all I'm doing is going back and whitewashing over the bricks. And all I did was I had the Glidden brand bright white paint from Walmart, and I just took a little bit of that and put it in a cup, and then I added a little bit of water to it to kind of dilute it, and then I just took a paintbrush and kind of brushed over the brick to give it that whitewash look. It was very simple, and that part didn't take long at all. But if you don't want the whitewash look, you don't have to do this. You could leave the brick as is if you actually wanted the more of the brick look and not the whitewash look. You could leave it as is, or you could do the whitewash. It's totally up to you and what you prefer.
Something new, just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait all my life. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay.
So you guys, this is day 3, and all I'm doing now is putting on the sealer to seal it, and I am using the Men Wax polyacrylic in the color, I think it is the clear satin. And I wanted to do 2 coats of it, but I only had enough left to do 1 coat. But I am going to go and pick up another can of it and do a second coat and possibly even a third coat, because I really want this to last. But yeah, that's what I'm using now, and that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the wall and how it looks now that I've taken it all the way up around the window and above the cabinets. And all the way down to the floor on the side by the peninsula, because a lot of you guys told me that you thought that's what I should do, and so I went ahead and did it, and I love it. I hope you guys love it. And also, don't forget to leave me a pink heart in the comments if you made it this far in the video, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, know what's the most. Now I thought I should let you know, yeah. But now, no, it's no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na, na, na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby, going down.